All right, Chicago, welcome back to your NHL 23 franchise mode series. Of course, here with the Blackhawks. In the last video, if you did miss it, I will leave a link down below in the description if you wanted to check it out. But in the last video, we got the playoffs done. Unfortunately, we did not win the cup this year. We did win a round, though, which is surprising, actually. Us even making the playoffs was surprising, but winning a round was even crazier. We won against Dallas here in 7. And then, we got our ass kicked by Colorado there in 5. But we ain't got to worry about that. So, yeah, we're back here. We're starting the offseason for, what is this, year number 2 or 3 we're counting? I think it's 3. So, I'll stick with 3. I don't know if I'm right, but it's what we're going to go with. So, we are here at the draft. And if you want to take a look at the draft class one more time, this is what we're working with. We do have the 5th pick via Toronto, so we're looking at this range right in here. There are a lot of elite players, or at least what I suspect to be elite players right here. All in the top, about 12, maybe 15. And then there might be a couple more steals at the bottom here. So there are some options in this draft. Now, what I think I want to do with this pick is I might want to look to trade it. So I did a little bit of looking around at our team. If we look on defense, we have Broberg, who is technically our highest overall according to this, so he's playing. Jones, our captain, he's making $9 million, he's playing. Korchinski is definitely playing. Murphy, I think, has just earned his spot. He's played so well for us. At least these couple years. But in the playoffs, he was good, yes. So, with him being an 83-2, I think he has to play. Wallinder, he's good enough to play. Allen is good enough to play. Kasparov is good enough to play. Renzel, good enough to play. And then you got all these guys right here, like Pelika. Any of these guys can make a jump to be good enough to play. So, we have too many defensemen. If it has to come down to it, I might look to trade Connor Murphy just because of his age. Give the young guys a chance. So he might be the guy we're actually looking to trade here. But we have to trade some of these defensemen. Or at least like 1 or 2. Because we just have too many players and not enough spots. So like I said, I think these 3 stay no matter what. Murphy probably honestly has to... I know literally 10 seconds ago I said he's earned a spot. But because of his age, his contract, I think he is the one to go. So I'm thinking Murphy, the 5th pick, I might want to package for like a top-end forward, a top-end defenseman. I don't want to target the goalie because if you get a good goalie and you pay him well, they usually don't sim well anyway. And Gustafsson played good for us last year, especially in the playoffs. If we look, he had a 9.12 in the regular season, about average. But in the playoffs, okay, only 9.14, I guess. But in the games that we've seen, he played well. And a lot of the big goal deficits weren't even his fault. Like he would give up 4 goals, but on 40 shots. It's like, I'm not going to get too mad at that, So, and then I don't think Schmid played good for us. But, well, I mean, he didn't let one in the playoffs. But, yeah, 9.03, nothing too great. But we do have Drew Commesso coming up as well. So I think goalie is taken care of no matter what. But if we can package like the 5th pick and a defenseman, it doesn't have to be Murphy. I know he's not going to have as much value as some of these guys, but the 5th pick and a defenseman for like a top end guy, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind moving down either because there seems to be elite players at least through like pick 8, pick 10. Guaranteed at least through 9 here with Will Sharp. Yeah, and look, he looks fine. He's got a gold ability. Even this guy, he's probably elite himself, so I wouldn't mind any of that. And then again, I might want to take one of these two just to be absolutely sure, because sometimes it can be top 4. So he's got 3 superstars. So this Will Sharp guy actually is looking really good. He is 2 years out, but then again, we don't need a defenseman. We don't really need a forward prospect. Well, I guess forward isn't... we definitely don't need defensemen, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. But all these guys down here are defensemen. So what we're looking at is actually a goalie here at 14. Yeah, he's going to be good, but... So, yeah, we are looking at... Where's Eklund? Because he's at 5. This guy, Yan Chauvin, NHL ready. Got abilities. I mean, this Frondette, we can take a risk and just blindly draft here. Because I think Victor Eklund is an elite, just from my past experience with franchise. We got Linglet, but we'd have to move up to get him. He's got, wow, this guy is looking like a pure goal scorer. The 1T on gold. I might even want to move up just to get him. And he can play center. That might be a guy to target if he's there at 4 and if they're looking to trade number 4. So, yeah, we definitely have a lot to look at. I almost wonder if we want to package the 5th pick and that for Michael Misa, but I don't think whoever has the 1 pick wants to trade it. So yeah, we have a lot of questions here going into the draft. And we're going to come out with some answers. So we're going to get the offseason done here in this video. I'm not going to waste too much more time here. I think I'm just going to get right into the draft. So here we go. And yeah, Minnesota, they don't want to trade the pick. Montreal actually has 2 picks back-to-back. Winnipeg wants to trade 7, and that is the only one. Okay, 13 and 14. But Winnipeg trading 7 sets us up for that one dude, isn't it? Chauvin, yeah, he's at 6, okay. Yeah. So it's not really much of a move there. I'd rather just keep the 5th pick. So, really quickly, because we only have 2.5 minutes to decide here, let's just see what kind of value we would have to give up for the first pick. So, wow, that is a huge difference. So I'd give up the 5th pick. I'd also give up the 22nd pick for this, if we're getting, I mean, that is a bit much, though. Maybe the 2nd, you know. And then who do they want from us? Defensively, actually. Let's just specialize there. So they do not want Connor Murphy. I don't want to trade either of these 3. And those are the only ones they want. Well, Pellica, but I definitely don't want to trade him either. They do want this McGillis guy, Wesley McGillis. Offensive defenseman. I mean, I think we have enough prospects right now where he can be moved. So I almost wonder if that would go through. I don't want to cheese them too hard, though. So maybe I give up the 22nd. Yeah, because I don't want them to accept that and then feel like I don't want to fleece CAI, you know. So I would be willing to do this if they are. I mean, I know trading for the first pick is pretty hard in this game, but yeah, I would be willing to do this. Does it make sense for us? Do we need Misa? I mean, he's a franchise potential player, so it's not like it's... What is he looking like? He is a playmaker. Okay, he's a pure center. So that would be... Him and Bedard would just be 1A, 1B. The Gretzky comparison. I mean, he's going to be a great player. Like, it's not even a question. See, I'm getting that Saginaw bias right now. We could also target Jordan Gavin, who is a playmaker as well. He's just like a little bit worse version of Misa. Shit, 53 seconds. Shit. I'm like fucking up right now. Alright, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna try it, because why not? You know what, fuck it. Let's have some fun. So, these 2 picks and McGillis for the first pick. Will it go through? No, it won't. Okay, so I'm actually kind of glad that is like that. And then I can give up, like, Connor Murphy if you guys want him. Nope. Yeah, they're really... And then I'll try our 2nd round pick. If this doesn't go through, I'm not going to... I mean, I won't have time anyway, but let's see if that goes through. No, okay. You know what? I'm actually glad that is not a thing. So I'll let them pick Misa. And there he is. Damn, 84 overall. Yeah, he's already ready for the 3rd, 2nd line. So Minnesota getting their next... I mean, damn, they're going to have him and Kaprizov together? That is crazy. Yeah, that is wild. So I do want to look at these teams' trading blocks, though, see what's available. Because we're kind of looking for pretty much anything right now. We have a lot of young talent. We have Ryder Ritchie right here, who was the 10th pick last year. He's just a pure defensive forward, it looks like. Yeah, yoink, ice pack. Is he a 2-way forward? He is. This guy's pretty crazy, honestly. Look at his shooting category. 94 slap shot and wrist shot power. That is good. That is... See, these AI generated prospects by EA do not make sense. He's a pure 2-way forward. Even his abilities point to that, but he's got, like, some crazy shot like that. That's something. Calgary already given up on the team that they built. That is great. That fucking. I mean, isn't the dude? What's his name? Trevlin. Isn't he the GM of the Maple Leafs now? Right? Didn't you just have that press conference where he was like, "It's not about the Big Four. It's about the Maple Leafs." I think I'm right on that. I mean, a lot of these teams just have prospects available. I'm looking for like a high-end player. There's Barbanoff, Sparty Kapanen, Braden Yeager. See, I mean, maybe we'll find it in free agency, but I'm looking for a guy who's like about to enter. See, I guess that would be perfect like for free agency, like a 27-year-old, like another top-end forward, like how we signed an ADB back, like kind of like that, but I wonder, are guys like Matthews or McDavid up anytime soon? Oh, Matthews isn't even on. Oh yeah, he's in Detroit. That's right. He was already a free agent. So where is I know that Oilers just won the cup. Is McDavid signed? Oh, he's got 2 years left. But Leon Draisaitl is not. He has not been signed. So Draisaitl could be available in free agency. How about I think Kaprizov would be up around this time, right? Oh, he's got 2 years. Okay, so he's the same as McDavid. I'm going to let San Jose pick here real quick so it doesn't kick us out. They should take Gavin, right? Yep. Jordan Gavin, center, playmaker, high elite potential, 79 overall. Pretty much everything we had scouted on him is correct, so there is that. Who was I on about? I think Toronto. Right, because these teams, yeah, I already seen this shit. Okay. Yeah, nothing for trade, really. There's Shea Theodore, but that's actually a really good extent. That is a great contract for Shea Theodore. Now, this could be a guy that we can just upgrade from Connor Murphy. He's on a great contract. Now, okay, I think I want to kick tires on that. We don't even have to trade the 5th pick for him either, I don't think. Sam Dickinson is available. Big 6'5" defenseman. But like I said, we're already trying to get rid of all these defensemen. We don't need another guy. But they want to give up him and the 7th pick. That is... You can get a lot of shit for that. Alright, so Shea Theodore. So it says he fits in the top 4 defensive pairings, which is perfect. He's got some X factors, which are good. What are they? Elite, yeah, those are all good too, yep. He's good both offensive and defensive. Decent fit. Yeah, he's just like a good all-around defenseman. I mean, he is in real life, so it makes sense. So I wouldn't think I'd have to give up too much. It doesn't look like they want Murphy. But they might take him in this trade anyway, just to help me out. So I'll give you him. I'll give you McGillis. And I can also give you... They might even accept it for the 2nd round pick. No, I don't think that would be enough. So shit. Oop. Let me get Murphy back in there. And then that'll still give us a lot of cap room to work with in free agency. Where is Connor Murphy? There he is. Is this fair? I feel like this isn't fair. Like a top 4 defenseman. He's on a great contract. I mean, they want to get rid of him, so I guess I have all the leverage. So we'll try this. If it goes through, I fleece the A at least a little bit. I gave him some stuff, though, so it's not like I'm giving him, like, all old players. So Murphy, the 58th overall pick, and McGillis. That's actually a pretty, NHL-level player. A solid defenseman, that is. A prospect, and a 2nd round pick. Will that go through for Shea Theodore? No. All right. And it looks like Montreal's about to make their first of 2 picks. And, of course, they interrupt my trade. We got to get rid of that. Like, it shouldn't kick me out of that shit. And James Higgins is also a high elite. A center 2-way forward, no X factors, but that potential is very promising, of course. All right, Vegas. Let's make it easy here. Even though I'm only working in my favor, but let's see. Murphy. I guess I could have stayed there. Wow, I really took the long route here. I went all the way over there. And then McGillis. Alright, so McGillis, the 22nd overall pick, and Connor Murphy. Actually, before I do this trade, let me see who is in this range of 22. Is there anybody that I'm interested in? This guy will definitely be picked by then. There's Kale Doc. Is he... is he the other, like the third brother? Which would be pretty crazy. I feel like all these guys are just gonna be top 6, though. Like, I don't see any low elites. There's Malcolm Spence, who was he a part of the Michael Misa OHL draft class, I believe, right? Like, they might have even been on the same junior team. However the fuck you put that. I mean, we could take a chance on some of these guys. There's a high... Oh, it's a goalie. Okay, makes sense. Damn, so that guy at 14 must be a fucking franchise goalie or some shit. Because there is a confirmed high elite goalie with X Factors and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't want to target any of these guys. It's... I mean, are they ever going to be as good as Shea Theodore? I don't think so. Is McGillis going to be as good as Shea Theodore? No. Is Murphy going to be? Definitely not. So, I think we're giving up all these assets. I mean, Cale Dawkins is the most interesting because he has A's across the board. A lot of these guys who are 1 year out, they have B's. So, Cale Doc is pretty interesting, I will say. And he's got an X Factor, potentially. Shit. Should I sim just to see if he's even available, maybe? But then what do I do with the 5th pick? Alright, hang on. I think I'd be willing to give that pick no matter what. I would take the loss of not being able to draft him. Which we might regret, but you know what? You gotta make decisions sometimes. Some tough ones. Let's try to get this off before Montreal picks as well. And I did the shit again. I have one player here. There we go. Alright, McGillis, Murphy, and the 22nd pick for Shea Theodore. Will that go through? No. Still no. Damn. Alright, you know what? Let's let Montreal pick, and then we can call timeout. And damn. They, like, got a steal from them. Well, I guess high elite. Yeah, Linglet was a 83. Oh, this is that pure sniper. I forgot about him. Yeah, he's going to be good. He's going to be a guy that puts up, like, 50 goals in a couple years. Definitely. I have no doubt about that. Alright, so I'll call one there. So we have 7 minutes here. Alright, they're asking for a decent amount for wanting to trade him, but I guess, he is a top defenseman. It makes sense. Alright, so McGillis, Murphy, and then... Do you think if I retain, maybe that'll... Because if I can retain this contract and not have to give any more assets up, I will definitely do that. Because we're still going to have money for free agents. The only thing is... actually, I'm not going to do that, just in case we do need it. I'll value the $2 million more than, like, a pick or something. So let me see, what else are they interested in? They are interested in Ryan Green. I could maybe give him, like, a B-level prospect here. I boot. Yeah, look at all these forward prospects I have anyway. Let me take a look here. So let me just start by overall. So you have Green there, Colton Dock. Right, Colton? Yep. These guys aren't really developing. Colton Dock is a 78 at 22. And he only had 40 points on the first line. So maybe he's somebody I look to move on from. We don't even have his brother anymore. Anyways, so they'd have more than 45 skaters. So give me someone back. Keegan Colasar, you know what? Sure, he's expiring anyway. And maybe we keep him for the 4th line anyway. So I would be okay with doing this. No, I won't try to get a pick back. That's fine. So Doc, Murphy, McGillis, and the 22nd pick for Shea Theodore and Keegan Colasar. Will that go through? No. Okay. Maybe I just need to add another pick. Or should I give up another prospect that we already know of? Like this guy, 71 at 20. He might not get too much better himself. This is a lot of prospects to give up for him, but I don't think we're going to need all of them. I know this isn't the greatest asset management, but I mean, we need to get somebody, or give up somebody to get something. All right, so if this doesn't go through, I might look elsewhere. It's just, I mean, that extension, isn't it for like 5 years too? Let me see here. Yeah, it's $8 million for 5 years, and for a top defenseman, that is a great contract because they start asking for a crazy amount of money, and he can play both sides. He's only what? How old is he? Yeah, 29. Okay, so he's getting up there, but he's still going to be good for a while, I think. So this is and this really helps our team for right now. The only thing is should I wait for the off season to see who's available? And then, damn, this is tough. Because they'll probably still have him on the trade block, unless he gets traded. That's the only thing if he gets traded. But I doubt he will. I don't know. All right, I'll try this trade. If this doesn't work, I'll hold off. If it does work, then we get Shea Theodore. So I'm fine with that. So it's going to be all this for all this, is how I'll put it. So will this go through? It does. All right. So Shea Theodore is now a Chicago Blackhawk. It took a decent amount of prospects and shit, but we have our #1 defenseman as of now. So I will definitely be all right with that. Maybe we regret it, you know, even by when free agency comes. I do want to see how good... Oh, wait, we have our pick, actually. So now we have another decision to make, is do we keep this pick? Let me actually call another timeout here. So do we keep this pick is the question. Because there isn't too much available. But I could also do the move down method, but then we would be picking a defenseman. This is tough. All right. Oh, I wonder if there's somebody we can target who isn't on the trade block then. Like, what kind of similar value is this even? Let's just sort by a forward. Like, Cole Eiserman, is that like, you know, kind of him? They still have McTavish? Yeah, he's right here. You know what? We do need a power forward. We do need a power forward. Who should we target as a power forward? So let's see what we're working for here. Now the only thing is, I don't have any room. Okay, if Kane and Pavelski have to play the third line next year, I'm not opposed to it. I assume at least one of them is going to be good enough to play the second line. Like, I would assume Kane. Like, Pavelski might drop down because of his age. But Kane, I assume, is still going to be good for the second line. But DraChitl, like, he completely jumped up with his potential and overall. So he's second line forward, and so is Newhook still, and he had a great year last year. So these two have to play in the top 6. You already know these two, so that's 4 out of the 6. Catone easily is going to make at least the third line. He already is a third liner, but he could also make the top 6. So that is 5. And that's even if you don't include Kane, you know, or Pavelski. So we already have, like, it's tough to know what position we would need. And I would think it's left wing, though, because we have... No, because we have DraChitl, though. But DraChitl could play the first... Oh, yeah, because I was going to do DraChitl, Bedard, and DeBrincat. That was the plan is for now. And then we have Newhook. But either way, Catone is the left wing. So we're looking for a right wing. That is what we're looking for. A right wing power forward. Who is available? Matt Vey, you are a sniper and you have too much value. So you are off the table. I don't think any... Okay, this guy... was the 9th overall pick. He's only 80 overall, though. But we could develop him, of course. He's got big rig, crease. Wow, this guy is like the perfect power forward. Now, would this make sense for Arizona to give him up? They have Clayton Keller. They have Celebrini. They have Gunter, whatever. Yeah, look at all these young forwards they have, actually. And so they have Cooley, Dvorsky, Gunter, Celebrini, and Keller, who are all higher overall. And Geeky. Like, look at, yeah. This would make perfect sense for Arizona to give up one of these guys. Not that they would want to, but they have a shit ton. And this guy is crazy. Like, look at all these X factors. I mean, these are perfect for us. Like, does he line up with the 5th pick in terms of value? I mean, he was the 10th pick, so I would think so. Yeah, we could maybe swap here, or maybe give up a little bit. And yeah, they technically get more for their value here. But do we? Okay. Excuse me. Let me keep looking real quick because I don't know. I'm just not sure about how that would work. What is Ryder Ritchie, by the way? He's a 2-way forward. That's right. Okay. There's Alex Tuck, Jack Quinn, Timo Meier. I know is a power forward, but he's making a lot of money that I do not want to pay him. He's listed as a sniper. Okay. Patrick Laine, Jordan Dumais, playmaker. Mason Marchment's an 87. Damn, he is a power forward, but he is 30. So I would like a younger guy if I'm giving up the 5th pick. Samoskevich, Demidov is a sniper. Matt Boldy, Cole Caulfield I know is a sniper. Phil Tomasino, medium franchise. What the fuck? I have never seen him get medium franchise. And after he had a worse season this year. I don't know how the hell that happened, but good for Phil, I guess. That is medium franchise for him, too. That's like so random. Alex Holtz, no thanks. I mean, it's not bad, but I do like the real players, though. Sniper. Yeah, I don't need another sniper, though. That's the only thing. That dude from Arizona, I do not know how to say his fucking name. And he is not real, so it's not as fun. Capo Caco. No, he's a 2-way forward, damn. He would have been kind of interesting to maybe go after. But that dude might be the only option that I'm looking for. The only thing I'm noticing, too, is that we're only looking for a guy who fits our team right now, which could hurt us in the future. I mean, he's going to be a good player, it looks like, regardless, but... And then, yeah. So, Lenny here is pretty much the best option. The only thing is... See, and that's fine if he doesn't crack the top 6 this year, because we have guys like Kane or Pavelski who should be able to regardless. And then if he develops throughout the season, we can do a swap. So that would make sense for us. Now let's make sure he has room on the team. So for sure coming back this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I might bring back Phil, but I won't consider him yet. 8. And then 9 would be Caswell if he develops. So we definitely have room for him in the top 9. Or at least on the team. And he's listed as 4th line forward, so it's not... we're not hurting his growth, at least as of now. So I'm going to offer, I think, the 5th pick for him, because I think he'd be better than anybody that fit our team, at least. For now, and I guess the future, because we have playmakers and snipers all across the board. We need a power forward. And he's got X factors. Oh, he was the 9th pick. Sorry, the 9th pick. Yeah, he looks good offensively. I think this guy would be perfect for us. So the 5th pick for Lenny, will that go through? No. Okay. So they're gonna want a little bit for him because they realize how good he is, I guess. Boots is the oldest, so I will try him. And then give me like a... How about next year's draft? Give me some draft capital next year. Yeah, give me 2/3. See if that goes through. No. How about just 1/3? Nope. How about straight up? Still no. Okay, but they got the little text on the bottom, so we're getting close. I'll also give you all these picks I don't need. How's that? Okay, no. I don't think that added nothing. Let's try the 95th pick then from New York. Still no. Does it matter if you move up 9 spots to the 86th pick? No. Now the second round pick is a little much. I feel like that is a lot to give up for this guy, especially considering I can get somebody of equal value. But because of team need, I will sacrifice the asset management. But I still want them thirds if I'm gonna give this up. No? Can I get one? No? Alright. If this doesn't go through, I might have to reconsider. Let's try this. No, damn. They do not want to give this dude up. So maybe I just pick somebody. I am gonna call timeout again real quick. Alright, that's not what we're doing. There we go. Damn, this is tough, because that was the dude I was looking at. But we just, or maybe if I draft the dude, will they have more value? I don't know, it seems about the same. I'm pretty sure Eklund's like a two-way forward, at least when I've done these. But that might have been custom roster too, so who knows. And then I'm just going to assume he's better than Chauvin because he's higher ranked. He might not be, but... And our scouts are even saying he's 7 and he's ranked at 6, so... I'll take Gunnarson's word for it. Man, this is tough though. That was the perfect deal. Okay, let's just maybe not look at right wings only. Maybe I'll find a power forward. Can I look up a player through the draft? Can I do player search on here? I don't think so, right? Nope. Draft activity, what is... Oh, that, okay. Alright, let's look for a power forward just off forwards. So I think McTavish was listed as one, right? Yeah, and he is a real person. Okay, I'll come back to him maybe. We already looked at Arizona. Boston, nobody. Tage Thompson, I would love Tage Thompson, but... now it's got me thinking, though. I mean, they wouldn't want to trade him, though. He would be impossible. Him, ADB, and Bedard would be a crazy line. That would be a crazy line. Because it's Katona playmaker? Is that what he is? Yeah. So even if it's him, Bedard, and Thompson, but either way, I mean, even if we put up the 5th pick, like, which they don't even want. Okay, great. And like, they don't want, yeah, they don't even want nothing that we can give up. So it's just not gonna happen. Straight up not gonna happen. Let's see who wants this pick, by the way. Calgary. God, you guys are shit. No. They have the... Dude, Calgary's somehow, like, every team that they've ever had, like, in the last 15 years, they have about 50 veterans. Like, somehow they have, like, the oldest team ever. Like, I know they had, like, Gaudreau and Kachuk were young at one point, which, I mean, they still are, but, like, they were rookies and shit, but... Yeah, and I guess they had Monahan and Bennett, so they had a young team then. But it seems like now, and you guys remember when they had like Mike Camilleri and Lee Stepniak and all that shit? And even Giordano was getting older. Like, it's crazy how they always have old core, I guess. Like now they have Huberdeau and Kadri, and you know, it's just weird. Maybe I'm overlooking stuff, but it's just weird to me. Damn, Minnesota. These three are going to carry their franchise forever, maybe. Maybe not Rossi, but these two are going to be good. I'm guessing Boldy's a playmaker, right? Oh, he is a power forward. Okay. And he actually had 48 points. I mean, it's about average for a second liner. Unless he was playing first, though. He's getting 20 minutes, so maybe not. Where does he fit? Top 6 forward? He has, like... Oh, he's making $7 million for... Yeah, that's why. Damn. Uri Slavkovsky is a power forward. The only thing is Montreal has such a good young core, but they just added... Like, look at all these players they have. Man, this Lincoln guy is good as fuck. Maybe I just take him from them. Because I mean, if we have Linglet with Catone, the only thing is we would have him, ADB, and Bedard all as snipers, so it's kind of a lot. But we have Newhook, Reichel. Well, Reichel's two-way, but Newhook and Catone as playmakers, so I guess maybe something like that. But how about Uri Slavkovsky? What is he looking like? Does he have a contract? No, he doesn't. So he would be up next year. Okay. Well, we could extend him in the offseason, actually, too. So Uri Slavkovsky, he has improved. He's got 50 points last year. That's solid. He has a few superstar abilities. And then where does he fit? All forward lines? Okay. I mean, he does have a lot of value. Oh, shit. He's got a lot of value. That idea might be out the window, but let's see, a couple prospects and like a pick, like a third. Let me just see if this is close. I don't. It's not gonna go through. Oh, they don't want to. Okay, whatever. And then the second, I know this isn't gonna go through, but okay. Holy shit, dude! I'm running out of time here. I only got one timeout after this, but. So yeah, it's gonna have to be somebody who's just a medium elite if we want to target somebody. It looks like. So that guy they just drafted honestly wouldn't even be a bad pickup because you just know he's gonna be good. Like look at his X factors and shit. He can play center too, which a lot of these creative players can. But I just don't want to... Man, I almost want a real player just because it's more fun. But we'll see here. Andrew Cristalli is a sniper. And then San Jose. Playmaker sniper, yeah. St. Louis, what do they got? Anybody? Leo Carlson, what are you, a two-way or something? Playmaker, yep. Damn, man, I don't know what to do here. I thought there might be, like, the perfect guy. So maybe we just pick Eklund. Maybe after all this, we just pick Eklund. And then decide what we want to do from there. He's kind of a wild card because we don't know anything. The only thing I think I know about him is that he's a two-way, which I guess isn't bad, but we need a power forward, I think. Yeah, damn. Yeah, Arizona really does not want to give this guy up. Let me see, do we have any goalies that we can trade? No. I mean, Schmid, they don't even want his ass. Oh, alright, I know I had Boot in there. A second and a third? I mean, is that... I feel like that's reaching, though. I mean, it's not because we need it, but... We're swapping an equal value player. I mean, he does have a gold X factor, which I doubt one of these. They could, though. It's only 5. Alright, I'm gonna try that. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so this is sweet. Okay, so this could go through. So now we know that we just have to add, like, a 6th-round pick or some shit, and this will go through. I think this is worth it, right? I'll remember what is in here. Because these guys, like, I don't even know what Eklund is besides... I mean, I'm not even going to repeat myself. You guys know what I already just said 2 seconds ago, but... I mean, just based on what we need. I mean, what's in the second round at 58? Just to... There's like a low elite guy, maybe. But then again, like, do we really need all these prospects right now? It's so easy to draft in this game. Like, it's crazy. There's nobody that stands out over here either. I mean, there's a top 6 right here. I mean, there's a few guys here that could be something, but how about Kavash? He might be a low elite, actually. But either way, it's like, is that really worth not getting what we need for? Like, I mean... Like, it's definitely a little bit of an overpay from a value standpoint, but I don't really give a shit about that. I just want to make... I mean, you're trying to make the best team you can, you know what I mean? So... I think we just go after Lenny here. After all this back and forth, let's just do this. And boot. And then... I mean, I might as well try the 7th. But it's probably not going to go through. Nope. Alright, not 214. How about 196? Nope. How about round 6, 182? No. Okay, I figured. It's probably going to have to be like a 4th, but... I'll try to save as much as I can. So, a 5th from next year. And it does go through. Alright, so... We acquire Lenny. I'm not even going to try that shit. That last name is a... Like, what? Dude, like, I think it was like the first episode or something I was talking about these last names, but actually, what is that? Like... No disrespect, of course, you know, it's just, as an American, I do not know how the fuck to pronounce that. Like, alright. Yeah, dude, I was gonna, no, it's just not gonna happen. Lenny is here. Lenny is here. The tank is here. Big rig, crease crasher, elite edges, no contest, quick pick, and snipe. Snipe, that's a weird X-Fact for him to have, but I'll take it. So yeah, we actually traded both of our first round picks in this draft. So let's see what we gave up here. I assume they're going to pick Eklund. Yep. Oh, he's a playmaker. Okay. But he doesn't have any abilities. I mean, he would have been cool, but I think Lenny's a lot better because of his X factors anyway. Chauvin, he does have X factors, but Relentless is like shit. Like, it doesn't affect anything in the sim, I don't think. It's like a shell X factor. Do we even want to target this pick? Like, we don't need another defenseman, do we? Unless we straight up just want to move out one of these guys. Like, these 4 I don't want to trade at all. Who is... I mean, Allen is 22. He has some X factors, though. Well, who was available here? I know they were defensemen, but who specifically do we have? Oh yeah, Frundell is still here. This guy, 1 year out. He's got Send It, Tape to Tape. Oh yeah, wasn't Will Sharp like the best looking one? Yeah, he is 2 years out though. He has Thunderclap too. These guys are both 2-way. They're pretty similar. Even this guy, Jackson Smith, he might even be a DFD just because of his height. He's got shut down. But I mean, I don't desperately need another top defensive prospect. I mean, I don't need 500 defensemen playing in the NHL this year either, I guess, but... I almost wonder if I know we just got him, but Broberg, like, he didn't really do shit in the playoffs. I mean, just based on, like, the pecking order, because, alright, we have Theodore, we have Korchinski, I want to play in the top 4. These 2 have to play in the top 4. Seth Jones, I mean, he could play the 3rd pairing, but I don't want to ruin him completely. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like this is the top 4 right here, these 4 right here. And then the last 2 spots are just gonna have to be fought for. They do want Wallinder, who doesn't have any X factors, and is kind of on his own here. He didn't play bad for us, but he's just kind of there. He's not gonna be anything amazing. So I mean, we could look to upgrade here if we wanted to. Shit, I just took it out immediately. Shit, I only got 30 seconds. I better hustle up. What's our highest draft pick? This 3rd round pick, and then we have a forward they want, like a prospect. No, not one that I want to give up, or that they want that I'm. All right, let's try green. Is that? I mean, that looks like it would go through. This and this one go through, right? Yeah. So maybe we keep the 3rd and shit. I did not want to do that. But this is like AI. No, I'm just gonna leave it. We're just gonna have to battle out who's gonna make the team. So Frondell they pick at 8. So let's just send up to our 3rd round pick. I think I'm done making trades and shit. So Sharp was a 71. He did have all these X factors, and yeah. So our scouts are accurate on that. So I'll just let these guys go where we have enough prospects or young players. I'm not gonna finesse and get better players just because. Alright, so 86 overall. Who are we looking at here? Got Nilstrup, we got Drome, we got Suter. These are not great options, to be completely honest with you. Anybody want this pick for like a next year's pick, maybe? Why would I trade a 3rd game? Are we being serious right now? Why would I trade a 3rd for 2 7th round picks? Like, that is not real. Okay. Why the fuck would I do that? Why in the fuck would I do that? Yeah, I don't even know who to pick here, dude. These guys all suck dick. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and low 4s are not good. There's the Lack. He could be low elite because he's 5 years old. That's usually the trick. I mean, I don't... This guy 3 years old. How old is he? He's 20. Oh shit, low elite right here. Peyton Harrison. There's a goalie. Let me sort by potential here. Oh, and then there's a Greer here at 142. What's our next pick? 182? So maybe I pick him and then trade and get that guy, just because why not? So let me go for a Harrison here. Yep, 49 overall, low elite. And then let me sim next round. Because what pick are we at? 97? So if I go like 107. No, he's still like way... I might even... I'm gonna... Here, let me... Because he shouldn't be picked yet. 129. Where was he? Like 140? Should be coming up, right? Yeah, 149. So 129. So 139 would be 10. So just give me that. 139. I'll give you we're in the 5th round, right? Shit, I don't have a pick next year. That's right. All right. Well, I'll give you all 3 of these picks because I don't fucking need them. That is crazy value, but I don't give a fuck. There you go. Yep. I'm not gonna find anybody with that pick. You might feel guilty now, but you won't later. So, Jaden Greer, welcome to Chicago, because why not? So there's my little AI fleecing for the day, if you want to call it that. And did I see welcome Ryder Richie Sabres? Did they trade him? Did whoever had him trade him? Or am I just going, am I crazy? Let me scroll down here. So there's our trade with Theodore and Lenny. a pick there. Who are we looking for? Some dude from Buffalo, right? Did they even make a trade? What are they talking about? Oh, you know what? It probably was. It was welcome to the trade block. That's what the fuck it was. That's exactly what it was, actually. Alright, so re-sign stage. We have not too many important contracts to sign, actually, this year, but look at next year. Look at next year. Bedard is up. Kane is up. Pavelski is up. These two could retire, though, but either way. DraChitl is up. Newhook is up. Anybody else? Nolan Allen is up. Philip Gustafson is up. So we have a lot of players. Drew Commesso, he actually will take a 2-year deal in the minors, so I might as well do that, I guess. And then, yeah, I'm good with that. Schmid can play in the AHL if he wants to this year. I don't really care. And then, yeah, so if we look at forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then potentially 11 right there. So yeah, I think we definitely have enough room in the roster to sign Kessel, and I think it makes sense. I mean, I think he wasn't only playing third line minutes even when he came here. That looks like about it. Yeah, he had 11 points in 18 games, and he had 7 in the playoffs. Yeah, he was great for us. So even if he just plays fourth line, like, I'm good. Especially if he only wants $2 million. Why the hell not? Phil, get the hell on the team, buddy. So $2 million there. I'm not gonna bring back Lindblom. Kolazar could be a fourth line guy for us, so I will sign him. Not for 2 years though. 1 year at 1.2. Nick Ritchie, I don't think I'm gonna sign. He was just part of that trade. I'll sign these guys for the AHL if they want 2 ways. Yep, Lorentz. He might even crack. He wants a 1-way. I'm not gonna sign Lorentz. He wasn't that bad for us, but I don't want any roster issues. Cameron Hillis for the AHL, I guess. Quentin Musty, definitely. And then Porshkov for the AHL. Might as well get him in there. And then this guy, top 9. Just might use him in a trade. He might come something. So that's the forwards taken care of. Defensively, all of our top guys are signed. We have Roos if he wants a 2-way, which he does for 3 years. Sure, why not? Same thing with Wu. Does he want? Yep. And then these guys for the AHL. This guy does not want to come back. He's a low 6. I don't fucking need him. So that looks like everything there. Let's see if everybody signs. Okay, then you can kick rocks, buddy. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over Brandon Duhaime not accepting my contract. Don't worry. There's like 500 of you in free agency, so we are good with that. It looks like that was a quick and easy re-sign stage. It's the main part is going to be throughout the season signing these guys. I almost hope at least one of Pavelski or Kane retire, which I think Pavelski's going to. That dude is 40. That man needs to be overtaken by father. Like, his kids are going to be in the league before he retires. Scouts, do we need to sign anybody? How good are these guys? B-? Yeah, sure, why not? And then how about our Jack Adams winning coach? Is he under contract still? Lawton, yep, for 3 years. Beautiful. All right. He doesn't even have a good team fit, but yeah, his chemistry was very bad. So we might have to pull a Washington Capitals and fire the Jack Adams coach. But let's get up to free agency here. That was a pretty easy re-sign stage, but we don't have much to do. No, that dude can walk wherever the fuck that was. Alright, so free agency. Who is available? And, okay, yep. Leon Draisaitl is a free agent. 95 overall. It's on forward line 4. Yeah, let's play him there. Brad Marchand is out there. Jacob Chikrin is a UFA and is out there. Quentin Byfield is the RFA. There's that power forward. And then Brock Nelson. So I think I might actually leave the re-sign state or the free agency period for the next video. We are already at almost an hour just from the draft. So this might be its own video because we might be here for a while if not. But yeah, I'll give you guys all these ideas. Obviously, this is like the big idea right here, and I have a feeling we would have signed Jacob Chikrin if it weren't for Theodore. But look at that contract. He wants north of 12. We get Shea Theodore for $5 million less. Now he is at 88 compared to a 92, but still, I mean, are they really going to sim that different in this game? So there is that. I mean, DraChitl, you know, he's going to be good. That would be crazy to have him. Yeah, I mean, he's the top guy. And then damn, Georg gets up to a 90. I think he just won the business, so it makes sense. Forsberg. We already have our goalie, though, so I'm not too worried about goaltending-wise. But, yeah, forward-wise, this is what we're looking at. I'll kind of scroll. Here's a lot of good mix of veterans and younger guys in here. Actually, a lot of veterans, now that I'm looking at it. But, yeah, some good guys right here. Matthew Coronado's a RFA. That's interesting. And then defensively. So, yeah, I'll leave the free agency period for next video. You guys let me know if there's anything that you saw there. And, yeah, as always, you guys take care.